I would like to invite Solomon Babaji to come, if you would please, Solomon. I want you to meet a new friend of mine. And I've got two questions for Solomon. Solomon and his wife are co-pastors. We have several of these co-pastor teams. He is in one of the new groups that Roger started in June. And within a very short period of time, he started a second new group, which just began meeting a week or two ago in Canton, because there were enough pastors there that wanted another group, including his wife, because we all felt, and they agreed, not good to have a husband and wife team in the same group with what we're trying to do. We had two teams like that, and so they're separate groups. Solomon, would you tell them first, where have you come from?
Well, I come from Nigeria originally, and come from a very humble background. Been an Episcopalian, became a Christian back in 1970. Had a call of God in my life since that time. And in all honesty, I didn't consider myself as a pastor when I became a Christian. I had always thought, well, pastors are doing a great job, but I'm a Christian and I'm a businessman. And I succeeded in that particular area. I was an executive of a multinational out in Africa. And I thought to myself, well, if anybody wants to be a pastor, it's not going to be me anyway. So I can encourage them, just exactly as the name of this group goes, Barnabas, but not me. So I just thought to myself, well, I had a very good, humble background, but as a pastor, no. Yeah. Only later on, came into the United States back in 2000, and the call of God was very much strong on my life, and I knew that God was asking me to do something. And we started the Christ Ambassadors, which perhaps he might want to talk a little about later on.
Yeah. Okay, now question, Solomon. You're in the Braintree Jn1723 group, right?
That's right.
Okay. Why are you in that group?
Well, you know, again, I wanted to talk about being in ministry. Being in ministry is a challenging thing. To many of you that are pastors, I actually do want to say thanks to all of you, because you all are doing a great job. But you see, because I came from a background that I was a businessman, successful in management, I felt, well, why would God wait until I'm at the height of success and then ask me to come start as a servant, be a pastor? And that was a big challenge to me. And I had so much confusion because, you know, when you already have everything that you needed and you can call the shots and people will follow, now you become a pastor and nobody will listen to you. Oh my God, it's a problem. You know, and also because you have all this swing, sometimes people come to church and other times they won't come to church. I'm like, okay, now I'm a pastor and I don't have anybody who I was responsible to, who will encourage me, who will say, well, this is how pastors, this is how church, this is how, you know, the kingdom matters always go. I had nobody at the time. So it was a lot of roller coaster. But back in April, there was a program, I believe it was something to do with a church event in Connecticut. Yeah. And we, Pat and I, my wife and I, we attended that event. And we were sitting around a table like this, a dinner table. Next to us was Dick and Roger and their wives. And they started talking. And I'm like, what they are saying now sounds like an encouragement to me. So I listened a little more, and they said, well, you know, there's this group called the Barnabas. And the Barnabas group is a group that is intended to help ministers, help pastors, show them, you know, what they need to do, encourage one another. And I'm like, okay, where is that holding? So I went for the first one, and lo and behold, I got into this meeting expecting to hear, you're not doing it right, you're not doing this right. why would I hear that they also are in the same boat? I'm like, okay. But that made a big difference to me, you see. It made a big difference because I needed to hear from someone who has been there and done it. Because before now, I was like just one single fish out of the ocean. But now I realized that we all are in this together.
Amen. Amen. Give him a hand. God bless you. God bless you. I would love to ask him several more questions, but we need to keep on. I do want to say one thing. Pat, his wife, and Solomon honored me unbelievably about 6 weeks ago when they asked to meet with me. We had lunch together. And because they're coming from Nigeria and they're still trying to get a good feel for the Christian church in America and all, they've asked me to mentor them. And so I'm going to be their mentor. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that.